It's 1740. You're hanging out by the banks of a river. You're a rich marquis, and then your horse starts rolling around in the water, and magically, your horse's skin conditions disappear. They're gone. So, what does one enterprising, rich young man decide to do? Let's start a hydrotherapy thermal bath. And that is how the brand Avéne got started. Avéne is a French, often called like a French pharmaceutical brand. These are their products. They started carrying them in the US a little over 10 years ago. But before that, you had to go to France or Europe to get these products. And they were like often highly regarded as like makeup artists' secret products. When he started the hydrotherapy clinic in 1743, there was no indoor plumbing. Obviously, we were still just using bins and buckets. And so thermal baths were like very, very popular. They were all the rage. So this was like a huge deal for him to start this facility in this tiny little town of Avéne. And it became very, very famous. Within less than 100 years, France declared that the water coming from this spring was like necessary for the health of French people. They even sent cases of this water to Chicago in 1871 to help heal victims of the Great Chicago Fire. It has a supposedly higher mineral count, a specific algae that is more healing and therapeutic. Is it true? I don't know. It's who knows. But this is what the brand was just the water until 1990. They have about 12 different lines in their skincare lineup. Everything from like mineral sun care, acne help, redness solutions, extra dry skin, everyday products, and a retinol line. They don't have any acids. And so the retinol is really kind of their only focus when it comes to like active ingredients. The water is really still like the focus of everything. And of course, you will always see makeup artists and celebrities using their aerosoled water bottle, which is just water. I remember in the 90s when like the Avéne water was a big deal and the Evian spray water was just like the ultimate sign of money and celebrity and power to have those bottles and like spray yourself on an airplane. Oh my God, just the height of coolness. In terms of their products, I think there are really some awesome products, especially if you have very sensitive skin. The majority of their products are unscented, untinted, really simple formulations. Like when you're doing microneedling or laser resurfacing, they are awesome because you can use so few products because your skin, the lower layers are exposed and you have a higher probability of having an allergic reaction to ingredients. So their products really limit a lot of like the allergens. You know, there's not a lot of herbal extracts in there. The lines that I really like are the Tolerance, the Zeracalm, and the Sycophate. So they look like this. This is the Sycophate Plus. It is the most simple barrier cream. I will put this on before makeup. It's a little heavy, I think, for everyday use, unless you have extremely dry skin. But it is a lovely, super simple moisturizer. No fuss in this. There's no SPF. I mean, it is thick. The Tolerance line is supposed to be for like sensitive skin, and there's two things I like from here. This is the Tolerance cleanser. It's a non-foaming cleanser, so I know a lot of people probably don't like that, but if you have very sensitive skin, it's lovely. It's almost like a lotion, honestly. It's that thick, unscented, super gentle. Tolerance Control Moisturizer. This is just a really simple cream. It's a little bit lighter. No, it's not a little bit. It is lighter than this. More of like an everyday moisturizer. Again, no SPF in this one, but it's just a really lovely, simple cream. It's not my favorite barrier cream, but in moments where I need something that is like not going to irritate my skin, I would absolutely put this in an adopt kit for going on a long flight. Oh my God. I like their retinol line. This was recommended to me a couple years ago, and there's 3 products in this line. So this is the retinol ceramide cream balm. It's like the heavier duty one. It's all right. It's not my favorite. I prefer actually this serum even more. And then this is the intensive cream. For a long time, was using these daily, both of them, and did not have any reactions to them. I know that, like, generally speaking, I'm always going to recommend a tretinoin cream if you're interested in retinols, because it is the purest form of a retinol. It's fairly inexpensive considering how much you get once you get it from a dermatologist. And it's just super effective. And I think a lot of the retinol products on the market are very expensive, and without really letting us know the concentration of retinol, like I would go to the source, get a tretinoin cream from a doctor. However, I do know that there are people who cannot handle retinol, and it's even the lowest strength is too strong for them and it causes a reaction. Like I have been using retinol close to a decade, and if I go to that 0.5 strength, my skin can't handle it. I can only do the lowest strengths of retinol. So I was trying this for over a year to see if I liked it. Did I have a reaction? What were the results? I don't think it's as effective as a traditional tretinoin cream, but I do like it a lot, and I didn't have any kind of a reaction to it. What I notice with retinol is if I'm using it too much specifically, it always makes my nose really sensitive in the crack, and then it cracks and it just hurts every time you talk. I mean, no negative reaction, and my skin looked amazing. Like I have repurchased both of these multiple times. I stock up anytime they have a big sale, like a friends and family sale or a holiday. If you can't handle retinols, that is my #1 alternative recommendation. Finally, they have in the Zero Calm line a body oil wash that I really like. It's super gentle, it's unscented. I am really into body oil washes. Anything that can help me, because I'm lazy and I struggle to do, like, I mean, I'll do my skincare here up, but like the rest of me is just unmoisturized, untaken care of. So anything that can help me like expedite moisturizing my skin, I'm all for it. And so I really like that body wash. And that is it. Everything else I would not recommend. I think you don't get strong enough formulations in some of the acne products. And ultimately, here's the thing, when it comes to acne products, what I found with my own personal journey is that all of the salicylic acid, all of the benzoyl peroxide products literally never help my skin. The second I stopped using acne products to treat my acne got better. I think there are way better solutions out there, be it even a tretinoin cream, an azelaic acid, or just a straight up lactic acid over traditional salicylic acid and benzoyl peroxide products. What I found is that they end up actually being a little too harsh, and you use the salicylic acid face wash, the salicylic acid gel, the benzoyl peroxide treatment, and it's all of it, and it caused more problems than solved them. Full stop. Like it never solved the problem for me. And I think that we know better now. In the 90s and the 2000s, I didn't know that, that's how I got to where I am now with skincare, is because I had no idea and I was desperate to solve my acne. And so their entire line of acne products, I'm never going to recommend a product specifically that's targeted for acne, because I found better ways to solve that problem, either through different types of products or straight up medication like a spirulactone, which is amazing at solving acne. They also have a Hyaluron B3 line, which is basically just like hyaluronic acid products. I think they're fine, but I think they're overpriced. And if you're just looking for a straight up hyaluronic acid, I go to The Ordinary, and you can spend under $15 and get this same product. Like hyaluronic acid is the same. The formulations may be different, but that main ingredient is the same. They have the redness line. I would also skip. They've reduced that line down to just one product now. It used to be much bigger, but I didn't see anything in it that actually is traditionally known to support redness or rosacea, like an azelaic acid or a Bacachol. I didn't see any of those ingredients, so I think there are much better products out there for redness. These are the things that I would support from this line. The rest of it I would skip, including the bottled water, unless you are just trying to be fancy and bougie on a flight and just impress people with your sprayable bottled water.